Hey everyone, a very warm welcome to day 2 of Reset and Realign, a 21-day journey to return to yourself. I'm so happy you are back here today. I hope that you have done yesterday's practice and writing assignment and you have commented under the video. If you haven't done, go back and do that. And how do you feel today? We are on day 2 now. Today we are releasing the guilt which never belonged to ourselves. There are many of us, we just feel guilty for nothing. You don't need any reason to feel guilty. People feel guilty just like that. There are so many women, they feel guilty for taking rest. They think that they are supposed to run like a machine. If they are not keeping well, they cannot say to the family members, their husbands, kids, or elders, that I'm not well today. I cannot cook. Let us make some other arrangement. They drag themselves to the kitchen and do the things. They feel bad inside. But if there are some people, even if they are say no, I cannot do, or you, I mean, I'm not saying that you have to say no, I will not do it today. No. You can be assertive. You don't have to be aggressive or you don't have to make them feel bad or anything. When you say, it is not possible for me to do today. I'm not well. I need rest. Even after saying that, they go on a guilt trip. Even though their intention was to take rest, they don't get the mental rest. How many of you can relate to this? Yeah. Chat with me in the comments so that I can understand. Okay. So I would say, like, many women are like this. Maybe the new generation is changing, but if you look at the women in midlife, those who are above 40 or 50 or 60, they always lived like this. From where did they pick it all from? How did they become like that? Today, we are working on releasing this guilt. Okay. So, before that, if any of you haven't subscribed the channel, go and subscribe the channel. If you are new here, go and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. So, you will get the notification about the upcoming sessions. And most important thing, there is a link in the about section, and I will also add it under this video. There is a link to a VIP community for women in midlife, especially for women above 35 years, 35 to upward. I didn't keep any limit for that. You can click the link and come and join my WhatsApp community. There you will be getting more resources, notifications, and intimations about my upcoming free classes, sessions, workshops, etc. So if you don't want to miss anything, if you want more support, help, you can click the link and join the WhatsApp community there. And if you any of you want any additional help, you can write to me. If you want a more deep work, you have more difficult issues to handle, or you want more private sessions, you can mail to me. I will consider that. I'll get back to you. That is all I want to tell you before going ahead with day 2. And how many of you are in this loop of feeling guilt always for every small little things? Guilt is something really heavy that weigh you down, that take a lot of your energy. Because guilt, shame, and all are the kind of emotions that are at the lower level of the emotional spectrum. These emotions keep people stuck, people suffer, make them unwell. In short, the life becomes difficult for people. Do we need to carry all this guilt? There are people, they feel guilty because they did something wrong. They feel like I mean, out of an emotional outburst, or suddenly they felt like taking a revenge or something, whatever it is, because of their lack of awareness. something they did and they feel guilty and they live on that guilt throughout the life. What I have to tell you is that any kind of guilt that is not going to help anybody, whatever point in your life, whatever you have done that with the kind of awareness that you have that point in time. When you realize that that was a mistake, you have grown as an individual. The person who have committed that whatever error, mistake, and the person who is feeling guilty about that are two different people because you realize that was wrong. So there is no need for you to live in that guilt further. You can release it and let go. Then only you will be able to go forward with your full efficiency. Okay, we will today go ahead and understand what exactly is going on here. People think that when they do feel guilty, especially women, our topic is for women, right? I mean, it works for everybody, but my focus is on women, especially women in midlife. Since they practiced it, taking care of others, sacrificing the things, they cannot say no without saying no, carrying everything more than what they can carry. When they, it became part of their identity. So it is like deeply ingrained. They're learning this guilt. Guilt becomes a learned emotion. As we grow up, we heard this in our family, in our society, in our culture that a good girl won't do this. A good woman will be like this. A good mother is supposed to be like that. A woman is supposed to be this, this, this. Otherwise, she's not good. So as you grow up, your guilt is also growing inside you. So if you can't say no, you should be obedient. You should be liked by everyone. You feel this moral responsibility of being liked by everyone. If somebody says something little bit about you, you feel bad. There again guilt crops up. So this guilt grows with one. Actually, after a stage, it becomes part of your body. We tend to hold this guilt as tension in your stomach, on your chest, on your shoulders, on your hips. You feel this heaviness. You constantly living in this guilt, you start developing multiple health issues, aches, pains. It can imbalance your hormones. So after certain age, after 35, 40, people, I heard many women saying like, whatever you say, they said, oh, it's after delivery. If it's like that, body changes. Oh, it's after delivery. I have this back pain, hip pain, knee pain. Or now once you cross 30, naturally the whole world will call you old lady, buddhi. You can see that any lady coming out in the social media and doing something, all kind of names you will be hearing. So if you are going to accept all those things, what will happen to you? So we need to release this guilt to feel free, feel lighter in your body, mind, and soul. Now let us do a small practice, okay? Sit comfortably on your chair. Yeah, sit up with your spine straight, erect, feet flat on the floor. Close your eyes. If you are feeling safe sitting with your eyes closed, feet flat on the floor, bring your attention back to your body. Scan your whole body. Ask yourself, where does guilt live in my body right now? There is no right or wrong answer. You just notice this, okay? Just notice. For each of one of us, it may feel different. Place one hand on that area. Then take a slow, deep breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Do it once again. Yeah. once again. Now, softly tell to yourself, this guilt here is not mine to carry forever. This guilt that I am feeling in my body, it's not an award to keep in the showcase. Let your body loosen up. Feel your muscles relaxing, your shoulders loosening up and dropping. With the next inhale, imagine your whole body loosening slightly. There is no forcing, just allow this to happen. If you want to take a couple of moments, feel it. How does this feel in your body now? Are you feeling lighter? So, why do we feel guilty? Why do most women feel guilty for nothing? Is because they have this belief system in them that they are wrong by having their own needs. What are your needs? Maybe something like a simple rest that your body needs, your mind needs, or having a dream, a desire, or any kind of aspiration that you want to fulfill. But probably your familial or societal setup or your cultural or your religious setup is such that they are not finding it okay, or your family background is such that they don't want you to, you want to work or you want to do a business or you want to learn dancing or you want to do some creative work somewhere outside, but your family thinks that is not good. Having this desire, aspiration, needs, you're feeling guilty because you are wanting that. Or maybe someone is saying something to you in such a way that you end up feeling that you are a greedy woman, you are selfish for having that simple desire. But what does your responsibility says? Ask yourself. You have a responsibility towards you too, right? Otherwise, there is deep inside you this desire to be someone, something, to be in a dream profession, work, or experience a particular kind of thing, like you want to travel or whatever it is, depending upon you. That is something, a responsibility you have towards you too. You have all the right to experience the life the way you want it, right? To fulfill your dreams, to feel empowered. So, what your responsibility says is, I can respond without punishing myself. You don't have to constantly feel this guilt and punish you. You're punishing you, you're making you unwell, sick. But just observe this right now. Try this out. Repeat these two words. I am wrong for having needs. How do you feel in your body? And now you say this. I can respond without punishing myself. There are multiple ways of handling this. Your subconscious mind knows it. Different ways other than feeling guilty, wrong. Feel the difference in your body as you hear these two words and repeat silently after me. I am responsible for my choices. Notice how do you feel? I'm not responsible for other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions. How do you feel it? I can care for me. I can care for myself without carrying this guilt. How do you feel now? Now, notice what shifts within you. Even a tiny bit of softening that you are feeling within you, in your body, mind, that matters. Now, let us place one hand on your heart and another one on your belly. Breathe slowly and repeat gently. I give myself permission to rest without explaining. Taking rest for your body and mind. That is your right, right? You don't need to give explanation to anybody for that. Whatever is telling you that it is wrong is a conditioning that is happened over the years. Now, I give myself permission to choose ease today, relaxation today, rather than that dis ease. I am allowing myself to take up space without guilt. I exist. I exist in the space and I can take up space like anybody else. If resistance arises, what is happening when you are doing this? Just observe what is happening when you are doing this. Is there any resistance that you are feeling somewhere in the body or somewhere inside you? If you feel any resistance, don't just stay with it. Be kind to that. Be kind to yourself. Resistance is not a failure because it is possible because you are used to a certain way of thinking all these years. It is just an information. Resistance says you, okay, I'm so conditioned that I can feel this resistance. Okay, I see the resistance. Just notice it. Now, we have come to the end of this session almost now. Again, take your book, pen or pencil, and write down this question. What guilt am I ready to loosen now? Even slightly. Not fixing, not judging, just observe what is coming up for you and write it down. So once you have completed this assignment, come back to the video. Under the video, write day 2 done. One word is enough. Tomorrow's session, we will be talking about how to choose yourself without abandoning others in your life. I want to thank you for showing up for yourself today. I will see you tomorrow. If you haven't seen the previous videos, introductory videos and day 1 videos, do that. Do the assignment, come and write the comment below and share this video with someone who you think will help this. Until we see tomorrow, keep evolving.